2009, valedictorian of the class of 2009. That is Michael Dubreuil.
Thank you. Before I begin, I would like to get all the cliches out of the way. Life is like a box of chocolates. All your hearts and all your wildest dreams will come true. Never count your chickens before they hatch. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Life is a journey, not a destination. Go big or go home. And of course, if you're not first, you're last. Now that the cliches are out of the way, I hope to talk about something that cannot be summed up in one simple sentence. For a moment, I want everyone to think of and appreciate the vast challenges they have overcome to get to this point here today, graduation. Think of all the challenges we have overcome, academic, social, athletic, that have made each one of us who we are today, a graduating senior. To get to this point, we all must have been successful in some way, and at least academically, to wear the cap and gown. To define being successful, it means you have made the right choice, at least most of the time, and that decision has led us to the correct answer or action that has benefited us. If one thing is true about making the right choice, is that there are more ways to be wrong than to be right. You can choose A, B, C, D, or E, but only B will get you the right answer. To get here, everyone must have chosen that right answer at least the majority of the time. Whether it was actually choosing B on a test that made a passing grade, or decided to study for a test on the next day, we have made the right choices. It made it easier to sit on the couch and watch Mean Girls for the 53rd time, but you did what it took to make it here today. You knew it was B because you paid attention in class, because you took the time to study, because you made the right choices leading up to that correct answer. At first glance over our shoulders into the past, it seems such a simple choice that we made it right. But at the risk of using a cliche, hindsight is 20/20. If you think about it, you only had a 20% chance of choosing B out of those 5 choices. Without the knowledge that you gained, it would have come down to sheer probability that any of us are here at graduation today. Think of all the improbabilities you have overcome up to this point. Writing that 500-word essay for college that made your acceptance against thousands of other applicants. Shooting that basketball at just the right angle with the precise power to swish a three-pointer. Going over to that group of people you didn't know and making some of your best friends. Or even guessing her favorite color was purple when you really had no clue at all. Whatever event you choose, it seems so simple you made the right choice, or what was the correct answer. But I entreat you to look again. None of us knew how hard to throw that ball. We didn't know we would get along with that group of people. And we certainly didn't know which essay would win us admission. With all the probabilities of our lives combined, the chance that any of us are here today might as well be 0. Now, graduation is a time to rejoice in what we have done and accomplished up to this point. But it is also a time to think about the future. No one knows what the future holds, so I'll neglect to make any predictions at the moment except one. This class has the potential to overcome the odds. Although the odds may be vastly different than the ones we have faced up to this point, it is a human element that we possess that allows us to flourish in the face of improbability. It is a human element that helps us face predicted disaster and adapt to whatever new environment and society the world holds for us. What with global warming, failing economies, the depletion of oil reserves across the globe, and even a predicted meteor glancing by the Earth in the future, there seems to be more against us than ever. But we cannot let it stop us. We must persevere. We must adapt. We must strive. We must take heed of what the doomsayers predict, but without letting it bring us down. Instead of giving in to probability and statistics, we must meet them head on, not noticing what is wrong with the situation, but what is right, and how we can fix what is not. I am confident this class will overcome, because we have shown we embody the human element. We have achieved thus far, and we will keep on achieving. We are more than a statistic, more than an improbability. More than just a number on a chart, because you cannot boil us down to a percentage point. We are more than that. When I look around this graduation, I see the kind of ambition and perseverance needed to overcome the odds. The proud, grinning friends and relatives sitting around us show the support we need to face any improbability. We have classmates going to highly selective colleges in one of the toughest years ever for admission, such as Tufts, Syracuse, Bentley, Villanova, and Boston College. We've seen ambitious projects that overcame the odds. Some of us ran 13 miles straight in a half marathon without giving in to fatigue. Some of us went down to Central America or New Orleans and brought the probability of a better life to families that have little chance of having one. Some of us helped bring the softball team to the final matches, and one of us even came in first place in the 300-meter hurdles, overcoming the improbability of winning against many other competitors. All this together, and I know this class has potential. We may not have always won against improbability, but that is part of life. We have kept on going despite the times we have not overcome, and for that reason, I say class of young adults, ready to strive above the percentages of failure and become the numbers of success. So class of 2009, with this word being cliched form, I would say, don't ever stop striving to overcome improbability. Thank you very much.